What are we on now? Part 4, I think? Where was my save? Ah, that's right. Sumer Sky Place or Sumer Sky Palace. I can never remember which of the two it is. So we're in here. I've just got away from, I literally just uploaded part 2. So yeah, we're in here. I hope I'm not running my build with the weird mirrors. That would be bad. Oh shit. Well, we probably don't want that, but I mean it's pretty neat that we get to see under the map. So like the whole map is surrounded by a roller. This is what you can really do with an Uzi, but I don't have... You know what? Fuck you guys. And just for good measure. There we go. But yeah, I think that establishes you probably can't just fuck about in this map, can you? Because there's this massive drop that we could fall off at any fucking moment. And it's making things dangerous from the start. Jeez, man. I don't feel like I've stepped in at the deep end here. So yeah, you've probably seen now my faffing about with mirrors. I do wonder, is that something we should do more of, just every so often? Like I say, I want to make my own build of Duke 3D anyway for my next episode, so maybe I should just update on it periodically. Like, you know, show like, hey look, there's this feature I put in. It might be quite neat, because I mean, how many people are even playing with the DOS version? Well, you'd be surprised, quite a lot are actually playing the game on it. Because my episode, like, the numbers for it, download figures are actually quite high. The thing has sort of held its own and even surpassed some of the big projects on the modern ports. And it's like, so, that makes me think there is a player base for this game that just doesn't interact, like, with any of the discords or forums or anything. That's not really particularly unusual for that sort of thing to happen. And that they probably are playing either the DOS version or a port that's much closer to it. I mean, it makes sense, really. You know, when you look at numbers for other things, it really does look that way, doesn't it? Now, this map is pretty neat. It is a cool map. This tars you to bits, but it is nice. I'm going to say we established they can actually shoot through these portals. That's quite impressive that they've done that. That's probably one of the advantages to this game moving them into that physical location, is it would make calculating something like that a lot easier. I still personally prefer the way Blood does it. I think Blood's method for room over room is the best one. I mean, maybe you could put both in. I don't imagine it would. That did insane amounts of damage. You know, I don't imagine that would fuck you over too bad. What an idiot. Look at him. Oh shit. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, shut up. I used to know the combination for this off by heart, and I don't remember it now. So yes, you don't shut up. You see, now all I can think of is when I was in school. And we had that teacher, and she was like the youngest teacher in the school. She'd only just left university, and were refusing to go to assembly. Okay. Obviously I still remember this. And, you know, with throwing paint all over the classroom, all over each other, all over her, and she stood there in the middle of the room. I've told you to go to assembly! Ah, shut up, you old bag! And we flipped paint at her, made her cry. I actually felt really bad. I was like, oh no. There we go, picked up. This is dodgy. The texture relativity really isn't holding up too good on this, is it? It's really weird. You don't usually see it fuck up that bad. Maybe this isn't that build of the game I made.
Oh, damn, I'm running.
We'll find out the next time we're around a mirror. But yeah, I felt really bad because I couldn't show it because my mates are there. And I'm like, well, it's a teacher. The teacher's the enemy. I can't feel bad for the teacher, but at the same time, poor teacher, you know, what has she really done to deserve this other than just being a teacher? Ow! These things are fucking broken, man. Remember that's there. We'll come back for it. I like that. It's not nice, this level, isn't it? It's very different design. Whoever designed this, I don't think did too many levels in this game. There's just a look and feel about this that is distinctly its own thing. Oh shit, it's these idiots. Ah, fuck you! She just went and sat behind her desk. Do what you want, it doesn't matter. It was my friends left, and I'm left there. That's when she started to go, I tried so hard. I felt awful. If that lady's out there, she's never going to see this, but I am really sorry. Like, that wasn't the effect I wanted. I wanted you to get mad at me. I still wouldn't have done as I was told. Yeah, they're people who never experience the real world, teachers. They never leave school, you know, so they're generally very out of touch with how anything works.
It is natural to die.
What used to get me is how they'd be surprised by, you know, children doing children things, boys especially. It's like, well, he runs around playing racing cars. That's out of hand. Can't you get him to stop it? It's like, in my family, we call sort of the hyperactive, loud, obnoxious behaviour of little boys being boisterous. It's an old word. And it means, like, what it sounds like it means. And yes, it can be very annoying, but it is sort of the behaviour that you expect from, like, a normal little boy. That he's going to run around, make a load of noise, and pretend he's driving a racing car or something. And probably make a fucking god-awful mess. You know, probably break a few things. That's just the way it is. And it's like, you know, you people work with children on a daily basis. You'd think you might be used to this, that you might expect this behaviour. You know, I don't even have children. If you put me in a room full of kids like you're watching over these for like the next 8 hours, I'd kind of expect that sort of thing to happen. Difference is, I'd probably encourage it. Well, it's annoying, but I'm going to encourage it. Because you don't get to do this shit forever. You're not a kid forever, so you might as well enjoy it while you're there, haven't you? No, you know what, you run around play racing cars. This educational establishment's a waste of your time anyway. It's basically prison light, and in fact, prison's probably better because you've got a telly and the internet. You don't get that in here, so... You know what, just, yeah, make the most of this. Have a great time. What the fucking shit was that? I think Sepia probably just bombed us. Stupid teachers. I think this would probably be a good weapon. Ow. Holy fucking shit, this thing's useless. But this is why we save the game. Yeah. Oh, whatever. That's right. Holy crap, what's he doing in there? How long have you been living in here? Is this a one-shot deal? The medkit there made him look like he was red like scissor man. He'd vanished for a tick there, didn't he? People who are out of touch with the real world. Of course, you got your toffs, your rich people. But I done told you about when I dated that rich girl. I would love to get me another one of those. I really would. Like, that was fascinating. I learned a lot about myself through that. Because, you know, I don't think I got anywhere with her unless I did, you know. It was ice rink, told you, used to go to the ice rink to pick up girls. I seen her there and I'm like, geez, you know, she's like something else. She's probably going to tell me to fuck off. But that never stopped me. It's like, you know, what are you going to lose? Well, nothing. And if I don't go over there and talk to her, I'll probably wish I had. It'll be the, well, what if I'd done this? What if I had? She might have been interested. Now I'll never know because I was a pussy and I just stood there thinking, well, what ifs? And so, well, I'll get told to fuck off then. I'll go over there. So I went over and she just sort of looked me up and down and walked away. Not skated away. I'm like, well, okay, now I know. I'll go and get on with my evening then, you know. This looks like it's copied straight out of Duke. Probably is. Yeah, a real pretty girl. She was had her hair all tied up nice, you know, blonde. I don't usually go for blondes. That is weird. Wouldn't say I had a preference, or not consciously, but I don't really seem to go for blondes that much. They just have posture so confident, you know, just like, yeah, nah. And as I'm going to leave, like, she just walks up to me, like, do you usually come here, like, on this day? Well, yeah. Oh, okay. I get what's going on here, like, she's asking this so that, you know, she can make a point of not coming on this day anymore. Fair enough, you know. Nothing I wouldn't probably do. So, oh well. I come back the next week, she walks straight up to me, starts talking to me. So fucking, how's this happening? I find out her name, you know, I find out she's from out of town, not by too much, and it's like, well, shit, you know. Holy crap, I'm going out on a date with her in a few days. How'd this happen? Family's got loads of fucking money. Live in this massive house. I feel like an idiot when I walked into it because everything's painted white, everything's really fucking expensive. I've showed up on this rusty bike from the 50s in my clothes that are all sewn together because I only owned one set of clothes. But yeah, it was, like I said, the whole thing, I figured honesty meant more to me. Because some of the things she would say, you know, was just ridiculous.
Ancient Chinese secret.
It's like, you can't just chuck your trash on the floor. Well, why can't I? Well, because it's just not the done thing. You can't just throw garbage on. Well, that man's employed to pick it up, isn't he? It's like, well, yeah, but... well, then I don't care. It's not my problem. It's like... okay.
Tiny glass of
I think Emily looks ridiculous. Do you? I guess she kind of does. Oh yes, she looks... that her. It's a nice style, but it doesn't suit the shape of her face. I'm exaggerating the accent somewhat. Emily was supposedly her best friend. We'll use that name. It's, you know, I swap names up when I tell you about stuff. Supposedly her best friend, but they were so horrible to each other. They'd have a garly argument, it was a fucking group of them, and then come and have a go at me. And so I've had to listen to Emily and her friend and that, giving me all this, like, you know, well, it's been really horrible. And it's like, really, what is this to do with me? I don't need garly drama. And so, you know, she comes right up to me and said this, and said that, and the colour of her nails is awful. Oh yeah, of course. And she called me a spoiled brat. Did she now? Yes, well, am I? Getting very selective about the load screen, isn't it? But I'm like, well, I can't lie to her, because I'm shit at lying, so... I'm just going to have to say it. And so I'm like, how can I get out of this? And I'm like, well, is that a problem? Well, what do you mean? I'm like, well, if you are, like, you think you're better than her, don't you? I am better than her. You think you're prettier than her, don't you? I'm definitely prettier than she is. Well, there you go. You know you're better than her. You know you deserve better. You won't take less for an answer. Like, what's the problem with that? It sort of frees her. I'm expecting her to get mad. You know, I can see her face changing. Like, she's going to flip out at me in a minute, like, how dare you, I'm leaving, I'm going home. You know? No, she just smiles, like, the corners of her mouth saw the Carl, it's just like, you know what I am, and I like it. Anyway, I think Emily's silly. And she goes walking away, like, head held high. So this is ridiculous. People actually think this way. What's the deal with the collision on this? So it used to get me because I'm like, oh, I should really hate you. Like, with the way you think, the things you say, and the things you do, I should really hate it. She used to throw a full-blown fucking tantrum, like, at her mother. She had no respect for her parents at all. And she actually would do the false stamping feet and everything. She's like 17. You know, and she'd full-blown throw a tantrum, foot stamping, fist balled, flapping her arms, and I said I want it now, and I'll scream if I don't get it. Like, just people actually behave this way. This is cool, I kinda like it. And it was a thing where, you know, it's interesting, you don't usually get to see into sort of these people's lives and stuff, and so fascinating little learning opportunity there.
Ancient Chinese secret.
It was like, well, why are you so horrible to your parents? Well, I don't know Mummy and Daddy. Well, what do you mean? You need to live in the same building. Yeah, but they sent me off to this school and that school, and then at the weekend I had to go here. I had to have lessons on how to speak correctly. I had to have lessons on how to walk correctly. I've hardly seen them. I don't respect these people at all. But if they're silly enough to keep giving me money, then I'm going to take all of it. They keep buying me things. I can't fault the logic. Again, there was never any pretense, so that's what I learned about myself in that. It was like, well, you know, this obviously matters more to me, is that the whole thing of the honesty of it doesn't try to hide our motives or a way of thinking. It's just like, well, no, this is the way I am. I don't really care if you like it or not. And I'm right or wrong, this is what I think, and this is what I'm going to do. 100% conviction. So yeah, pretty brilliant. I'd not mind getting myself another one like that. Chance of basically zero. Of course, now escaping the fucking cars. But she was the only girl where I didn't mind the cars, where, you know, every girl I've ever gone out with feels this need to urinate in front of me or on me, and it tends to, like, do something for them. Nah, she wasn't like that. Yeah, you had the cars, but that was kind of my fault, and I kind of deserved the epic backfire. Well, you know, I lived sort of out of town. There's not really that many buildings around. It's right on the edge of the countryside. And there's this, you know, this track I noticed as I'm riding there one day. I take a slightly long route. And I'm like, oh, I wonder where that goes. Gotta be careful in here. Well, maybe I should ride down it someday. And this is in my mind. And I'm hanging out with her in her house, and I'm like, this bratty little princess, you know, she's probably never set foot in this sort of environment. She's going to freak out. Like, she'll go absolutely crazy. Like, and it'll be awesome. I'm going to try and walk her down there. So, like, next time I'm here, you know, as I'm like, fuck off, I closed the doors, you bellend. Explosions are broken in this game, man. I'm like, yeah, we'll fucking see about all this, won't we? Because, you know, we'll ask her, and it's like, well, I don't know where it goes. I'm like, well, then we should find out. You know, next time I come up here, in a few days, we'll go for a walk down there. It's like summer and the weather's nice. We might as well enjoy ourselves, you know. And so off we went down this track. These things, why does it hurt you to stand up? I'm sure it's some fault in, like, the movement code, where when they move, it thinks I'm smashing into a floor. Not quite as broken as the explosions, but still pretty broken, let's be honest. And so I try trolling. I'm like, she's not going to know anything about this place at all. You know, and there's this beetle. And I'm like, oh no, you better watch out. Why?
Ancient Chinese
Well,
secret.
it's a venomous poison beetle. It's like poison. They can jump like about 10 feet. So, you know, it'll easily get you. Oh, will it let me see? No, you're mistaken, I'm afraid. That is a shield beetle. Oh yes, it's a native species. It was first documented in the 4th edition of Insecticus Britannica in 1744 by William Thomas. Oh no, they're quite harmless. It just picks it up. It's like, what are the fucking chances? Like, what are the odds? You know, this been a thing. Like, fine. She obviously knows her way around insects. She's got this arrogant little smile about her, which I really like. She used to wear that quite a lot, and that was definitely one of my favourite things about her was that expression. What the fuck is... I'm not in lava anymore. This game is broken, man. I told you I love this game, but it is fucking broken. So she brushes against this shrub, you know, walking past, a little bit overgrown. And I'm like, I wouldn't have done that if I was you. Well, why ever not? Well, because that is the poison shrub. It's like really highly poisonous. And, you know, well, it's not in season because it's when it gets the little purple berries on it, just so much as touching it could be lethal, but, you know, you might be alright with it being out of season. It's just like a smile grows, like in the corners of her mouth, Carl. She finds it real entertaining for some reason. Is that so? Well, let me see. No, this is quite a common shrub. It's native to this country. Well, no, actually, it's an import from Spain. It was brought over on the SS by this parson in this... So for fuck's sake, will you get scared or something? I'm trying to frighten you. I don't think it's working. I'm like, you're fucking telling me. Like, what are you scared of? If I told you, you'd use it to frighten me. Like, yeah, of course, that's the plan. Well, then what are you scared of? Look, well, I'm not telling you that, because you'll use it to frighten... Well, it's only fair, isn't it? You tell me and I tell you. Fucking forget about it. Like, you've ruined my fun now. Well, I like ruining things for people. Yeah, well, you definitely have. That's my day of route. Fuck this. Let's just enjoy walking in the fucking countryside before anything else goes wrong. Jesus, man, this super.
Low and kinda hungry now.
That's a good level. I like that.
Tastes like a chicken.
So my plan's ruined. You know, that's it. That's not going to work. And she keeps walking off the side of the bloody track. This is a really good map. With a good line.
Holy cow! Look like Duke Nukem!
So I think in the next level, we actually get a secret level exit. We can get up there early. I don't necessarily have any desire to, but it can be done. She keeps wandering off the track to go and look at things, and so I keep turning round, and every time she's got an explanation for what this plant is, where this rock came from, you know, what this bug is. She knew her way around what this spider is, what this is, what that is. It's like, this is not what I was expecting. I really got the impression she'd probably sat there reading up on all these things, probably figured out exactly what I was meaning to do. And she's like, yeah, I'll be one step ahead of you. You know?
Ancient Chinese secret.
We'll see about this. This is actually some pretty cool... It's probably sector copy and paste that it does here. This game can, like, swap sectors for other sectors. You know, she's probably sat reading up on all this stuff. Just to, oh, we do get the mines. Just to sort of backtroll me. I really respected that. You know, that was cool. I'm like, that's not something a lot of people would be able to do. And then she wanders off again, you know, and I turn around like, what have you found now? And I walk off the side of the path after her to see where she's got to, and she's stood there facing across this ditch, like this field out ahead of her, lifting up a dress. What the fuck are you doing? How to urinate? It's like, what, out here? It's like, I'm not walking around in discomfort. Right, I just didn't have you down as... I'm not telling you not to, I just didn't have you down as the sort to do that kind of... Well, why wouldn't I? I don't enjoy being uncomfortable. I'm not waiting until we get somewhere, I'll just do it here. Right, fine. Okay. Not what I was expecting. I don't need your permission. Well, no, I never said that. Pulls her knickers aside and just fucking stands there and just, it's like, doesn't even have to touch anything. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you thought you'd squat that, well, there could be nettles down there. I'm not doing that. Right, okay. Well, that would be submissive. I'm above most people. I shall stand. The world should consider itself lucky I even do this to it. I'm like, what the fucking hell, like, who the fuck have I, like, found myself hanging about with now? There's a real knowing little smile about her again. Obviously found this quite entertaining, and it's the one time I had any tolerance for this, because it was just funny to her.
No way, what a call.
Like, you know, she wasn't being weird about it, wasn't getting off on it or anything, it's just thought it was quite funny. I was just like, yeah, fair enough, whatever. That was her thing, that was how she did it. No sit, no squat, she'd just fucking stand there. It's like, that's obviously used to it, obviously a thing she's always done. I like the little flicker when you turn the lights. You can do that sort of thing in Blood as well, a little bit. I wonder which of these two actually has the better lighting system put in. I'm sure I just heard Mr. Spawn. I think there's a key door at the top of the stairs that goes onto the roofs. Yeah, it is a sort of Duke Nukem level, I guess, this, with you going up on the roofs of buildings and stuff. I had a door open, but I don't think I triggered it. Yeah, it was, what's that? She had a really strong sort of disdain for her parents. I could definitely understand that with the upbringing she'd had. There's just no respect for them because she doesn't know them. She's never really met these people. They were hardly ever there, even then. Father was really suspicious of me, but not for the reason you'd think. He just thought I was going to steal things. So yeah, I've stolen your daughter's innocence, but you don't seem the slightest bit concerned about that one. It's more now, he'll be having that TV, you know, he started out broke, you know, he came off a council estate, the mother had started out quite wealthy. And he'll be having that television. You know, you can't take your eyes off him. Thought that was a coolie then. Oh, I'm not interested in your TV. If I wanted your TV, I'd have took it already. So yeah, a bit of misplaced worry. Again, just sort of really emphasised sort of there's just no real affection one way or the other in that family. Quite sad, really, I suppose. Oh, this room's weird. Yeah, you know, I think surprised herself as much as she surprised me with a lot of things. I remember she had this big keyboard, you know, sat there playing it, and she likes being the centre of attention, so I'm playing that, you know, she's not going to be happy, she's going to keep trying to distract me. And so she knocked my hand off the keys. And I went, what are you doing? It's like I keep playing, and she does it again. So I give her a light shove, and so she smiles and does it again. And so I turn round on the seat and push her onto the floor. And she sort of falls to the floor. And you brute! You sort of see this pause where she's thinking about this, like, oh, I really like that, actually. You know, that was nice. And it just sort of immediately gives me another shove to make me do it again. So I start fucking wrestling her, because I'm like, well, this is just what we're going to do now, but this wasn't what she was fucking strong. I think go figure when she ice skated about as much as I did. Surprisingly fucking strong. But then, of course, you get the naivety, because I get a pin to the floor, and it's like, you're lucky your mother's in the house, or why ever so. I'm like, do I have to explain this? Is this something I've got to explain to you? You don't know what I mean? But yeah, the swimming mechanics are weird in this game sometimes. I'm like bouncing on the ground. I can't remember what I'm doing here, just that I have to go around pressing a lot of buttons. Oh shit. Pistons in there. Yeah, definitely had an obsession with being better than Emily. That's I exaggerate the accent. It wasn't quite as overblown as that. It was certainly, oops, certainly on the posh side, but not full on. Where's that coming from? Well, we got sepia alert. Oh dear. Well, it was better than the one whose television I stole, which I now have to, that's pretty neat, isn't it? Which I now have to repair again. You know, the stupid poor girl whose TV I nicked. What the fuck? I didn't press that. I was pressing 4. It's done that before, hasn't it? That's neat. A minor detail, but it's neat. Yeah, my Grundig telly, man. I'm sure that water was transparent that we just drained. Ah, shut up. Shut up, you old bag. When this'll fucking... You know what? Not in the fucking mood. There we go. Get there in the end. Oh, this is the transparent water. It seems weirdly out of place with none the rest of it being transparent. It's pretty strange. You know, it's pretty weird when there's a weird place to keep it as well. I'm sure there is a window on this that is enterable, but I don't remember which one. Weird place to put something like this, really, isn't it? Sit and look at the sort of... Oh no. So one of these is submersible. Get stuck, there's bloody dead people in here. She's birthing on dead people and has no lower body, apparently.
You want to wash Wang? Or you want to watch Wang wash Wang? You want to wash Wang? Or you want to watch Wang wash Wang? You want to wash Wang? Or you want to watch Wang wash Wang?
I was trying to provoke her.
You want to wash Wang? Or you want to watch Wang wash Wang?
It's not working.
You want to wash Wang? Or you want to
Is this
watch
like a
Wang
different
wash Wang?
object? Yeah, I just called a girl an object. Sue me. Anyway, we can go down there and drive the vehicles now, because this is just something that you just have on the streets in Japan. Is just these sort of gun, like, cart things. I could do with one, I'd buy one. Even from Zilla, you know, even though he's a bit of a jerk and stuff. You know, I'm sure we can get up there, but is there really anything up there? I don't see anything up there. So I guess not. It's nice. They almost look 3D, don't they? They're shaded just right. So do we want the desert camouflage or the... Well, I like green, so let's take that one, I guess. Aha. And that's it. That's all you do with this. You know, real shame we didn't get to use it more. The thing is, you might remember when I was talking about drawing sectors and stuff. And there was, I don't know what fell. Something fell back there, didn't it? I wasn't just imagining that. Weird. Strange. And when I moved back there, I wasn't pressing this. It is a bit odd, this game, about collision and stuff. Really is a bit odd about collision. Okay, that'll work. Didn't really give us much back from fighting the sumo. I'm sure there was coolies in here, but we got a cool cutscene.
That's why Lo Wang prefer to walk.
Sound system in this game gets such a fucking clobbering. This is like really shoddy how they've done it. It's quite distinctive though, and I sort of wonder if it's a stylistic choice. Just because of the way the sound was in like a lot of kung fu movies, it was quite rough. So maybe that's what they were going for. It could be. I don't know this for a fact. Let's have a look. Yeah, we didn't get all the secrets, but who cares? Fucking secrets, who gives a fuck? Oh, well, that'll work.
This looks like the work of Zilla.
Well, he's not having a good day. What the fuck? It looks like there's like a little Azuma robot on him there or something just lying on him. Is that like his Japanese sex robot that's just broken? Well, you know, he was holding it for comfort when the plane went down.
Hello? Is your recorder running? Better catch it.
I heard the door.
Hello? Anybody there?
Yeah, this is another good level actually. I really liked this one. Like, it can be a little bit of a difficult level, but you'd sort of expect that this far into the game. So I sort of like that the enemies are already awake and stuff in it, but at the same time with them opening and closing doors, it means you're never quite sure of whether you've triggered something inside the level. You know, you hear a door go and you're like, quite often it
Hello? Anybody there?
coincides with you pressing something.
Hello? Is a Big Bottom there? Person named Ivor? Ivor Big Bottom? Hello, Borarama? You got 16-pound balls?
Oh, they only work once? That is a big vending machine. You wouldn't want to tip that over on yourself, would you? Get some pachinko going. Fuck off, sepia. No one gives a fuck about your sepia. Oh dear. Man, this airport is fucking busted. This is what... Texture's different on that one. This is why you should go fly on Dingus. Atomar, not Nukamar. Well, not very good. I think there's like a switch hidden on the end of one of these, and that opens that thing, but I'm struggling to remember where it... Oh, there we go.
Ancient Chinese.
Yeah, fine, we'll take it. Never have too much of that. It's got a nicely done plane interior, this. Well, last time I went on a plane was probably in the 90s. You know, this game was probably still, like, pretty new at that time. Oh, that was Sepia Sticky Bomb. I don't know how to open that. I don't care that much, I guess. Does it matter? Do you think this switch does the same thing there? No. No, so I don't know what does that one. I don't suppose it matters very much. I mean, it's just the secret, isn't it? We've got a red key. I think that would get us into the secret level. Yeah, 21A, 22B, yeah, the secret level's up there, but we'll actually play the level in full and then come back for it. Now, can you target the grey idiot, please? I don't really want to be dealing with him. That made quite a tink, 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 chink, 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 chink. The Asianness of it continues to be ambiguous. I thought we were in Japan. How can you chink? Oh no, I'm not allowed to say these things, am I? I was talking about girls having bushes last time, you know, and that was something I really liked with the rich girl. She actually had a bush. It was another surprise. I was like, you know, you saw the figure, she'd have that completely smooth, but no. No, and a decent bush on it. Fucking yes. You know, it's like, maybe I should get a Japanese girl next time, you know, that'd work good. Because they usually have one. So now my mind's just wandering, just thinking of things that probably aren't particularly useful to playing through a video game, but whatever.
Everybody did. I like that.
Oh shit, he's red like Scissorman, get him.
You look like a stupid.
This isn't the route I used to take. Well, whatever. You know, we'll get where we're going, won't we? It doesn't matter as long as we get the job done. Nice bit of sector overlap here. It's simple stuff, but the problem is, I don't know if you notice, but bit of an oversight. There's nothing here. Bad level design. I don't know if you got the sarcasm in the nice bit, you know. I don't think I put enough emphasis on it to really demonstrate how sarcastic I was being.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Well, that doesn't sound good. So is this what they do with the luggage that you're not allowed? They just crush it? Or is that to compact it and make it fit on the plane? I mean, that's good. That's sufficient. You know, I'll have to put one of those in Atomar's, you know, like baggage handling. I think that might be the way to go, the way forward. Slightly better world we live in if we do that sort of thing. That is dangerous, isn't it? The door taking that long to shut. I think they need a Zeph elevator putting in. I think my elevators are a little bit more reliable, but then mine aren't designed for getting secret levels. It's not a feature that I would necessarily put in. Hey, Caltrop's cool. You know, they probably do about 50% damage. Oh yeah, they fucking do. Like more than 50% actually. Like it was so much you actually saw the numbers rolling. You know what, I'm going to use this. It's a shame he didn't say his line, because I quite like his who put these here. Ow, but yeah, we might hear it again. Got his fucking weeb shit. Don't know what that is. Probably more weeb shit. I am going to sit down one day and watch some anime just to prove. Is that all that's up here? You've got this hole upstairs just for impulse gifts. And they just use that little bit. I remember there'd been more up there. Not wheelchair friendly either. You know, this bit's actually kind of cool. Yeah, so that's where we did the baggage stuff. I'm sure there was more to do there. Well, I guess not. That's all your banned bucks. That's probably showing them how to draw actual, like, art. Like old Western cartoons and stuff like that, but... Well, you're not allowed that. That can't be done. I always love that when you have a door and there's a window. Makes it seem pointless. You know, burglars love that shit. This is some heavy-duty stuff here. It's got bloody fission symbols. Well, are those fission? Well, no, because they're in the triangle, so what is that? It's not ionizing.
Warning.
Yeah, I'd...
3, 2, 1.
And it did go on one, fucking hell. I mean, I get what we're doing here, you know, it's if I can't beat Zilla, I'll at least bankrupt the guy. I can't fault that plan. It's always nice to have a backup. This didn't go off last time. Oh yeah, because I walked in the metal detector. It's like the train stations. It's just I'm diverse, you see. I probably would... Right, let's just forget about that. Let's just forget all about that bit. And, that fucking followed me. Was that needless? Yeah, it was. Was it fun? Yeah, it kind of was. I remember getting here through that bit up there. That did more explosions than I feel like it should have done. C's obviously up there. How do you get up there? I can't remember. We'll figure that out. Nin Nin? What was the deal with seeing that name in like old fighting games on like the default score screen? Like, where's that from? What's it about? Like there's something I'm not in on here, I'm guessing. Again, if that exploded on me, that would have been about 500% damage, but because it exploded on a coolie, the coolie survived. This isn't working. Now it's working. There we go. All I want to do is blow up ninjas, and the game's ruining my fun. Now this is where the engine came through, obviously. Not the nicest done thing, but Blue Bruise. Yeah, we'll see about when I can't remember now where I was going with that. So where the fuck does this key go? Well, I got this one. I think your telly's broken, mate. Need a new one. Wow, that's that's some fucking, that's like 70s designs. These fucking things are definitely varming. Like they just get into all the electrics and. Yeah, my plane level in my Duke episode was going to have a tower in it at the end of, like, the far end of the map. You know, when you walk into the big sort of waiting area, the boarding area. There was going to be a stairway to a tower at the end. I didn't have the sector budget for that at all. I had to get rid of it. And so that sort of area with the gears, it was going to be under the tower. And not under, like, the start of the map. Yeah, your levels can change direction quite a lot, sort of, in the process of making them. You just have to. It's a very nice industrial texture in this, and this is a nicely done airfield. Like a little radar there. That's pretty nice. But yeah, it's pretty nicely done airfield. I wouldn't necessarily say it was super accurate or anything, but it's nicely constructed. I like it. You know, it sort of fits the reality of the game very well. I think that's more important. Like, you don't have to go, you know, everyone always tries, oh, realism. No, forget realism. You don't need realism. What did I get from going in here? Like, I'm sure I picked something up, but it just seems unusually bright, like it should do something. I don't know. Did I follow the bagging thing all the way to the end? And how did we get up in that other area, like with the slurpy ceilings and that? That's what I want to know. Because I used to get up there, and that was how I used to get into the rest of the level, I'm sure of it. Where even is the bagging area? Oh, I got this vent up here somewhere. I'm sure there was another way into this. I'm really not sure what to think. Or is this room just unenterable from anywhere? No, it is from here, but I just... Okay, this layout's more confusing than I remember. Where does the rest of this go? Alright, that just comes here. But I want to know how I got into the that above the Blue Bruise area. Summon the elevator. Oh, this is open now.
Sent a Chinese
There we go. So I'm not sure what triggers this, but I definitely remember being here. Can't walk though, it's blocked off. Weird. Wonder what the thing was behind that decision. This is something Blood can't really do, is the slurped room over room. It really struggles with it. You sort of can do it, but it's not really something it officially supports or anything. You're sort of just beating the shit out of the system that's in the game to make it do this. Whereas Shadow Warrior, it seems, is pretty much designed to do it.
It is good need to die.
It's where I might struggle a bit, coding a similar system would be with that sort of thing. But yeah, the sector object vehicles, I actually have a method. But, excuse me. I actually have a method that I've not tested. But I believe that I'd actually be able to get them to... Like, what the fuck, man? If I'm going to take damage, it has to be something to damage me. Bunch of fucking jerks. Well, the end of the level's basically out here. Yeah, sure, I'll take the damage, I don't really care. For fuck's sake. I was hoping there'd be a medkit, but there isn't. Oh, whatever, now it's trying to remember where that Guardian head was, because I'd like to refill that, but I think it was just at the end of the bagging belts. Yeah, I think I have a method to draw that sort of thing with, there it is. With way more complexity, or I can actually have them, like, going across multiple sectors and drawing just fine, and without really having to do much to the sectors to make it work. I believe I know where to do it. So it probably will be used for a boss at some point. So yeah, we've seen the end of the level was out there. Out fucking Blue Bruise, wherever the fuck it was. This map's a pain to navigate. It really is. No, it was this one. Wasn't it? Did we see the switch? The switch is... yeah, it's in the wall there. My movement went weird again. So we'll go and take the secret exit, and then I'll be calling this done for today. It's a bit of a clumsy one. It is taking me a while to get back into the swing of this, I'll be honest, and I'm nearly a week behind on trying to get something done on the main channel. But it's just the way it goes, and it's not like I ever promise to operate to a schedule. I just sort of do things when I can. There we go. And I think this is our last secret level. Oh, it's just fourth wall breaking. It just puts it right there. Secret level. Is that? It's not parallax texture, is it? Just looked like it from where I was stood. It's with the square in it. Is there a reason it's made that way? I'm not sure on that one. Not bad. We killed everything, so we're a winner on that. Yeah. 1621. 259. It is totally doable. 5 or 7. 45, 45. Yeah, and it starts us taking damage because it's really nice like that. Well, I guess that'll do us for today, because we're definitely up on time. So, I'm High Treason, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one, where we actually have another cool map. Like, this is a bit of a game where you just have loads of really awesome maps, just sort of one after another. Like, you know, we got some of the weaker things, like Killing Fields and Harikiri Harbour or whatever, out the way. And yeah, really, I think it is mostly just good maps from this point on, which is really nice. It's probably for the best. Well then, yeah, as I say, I'm High Treason, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one, whenever that may be, presumably a Thursday. Ta-ta.